How's it going, people? Simon Slapper here. It's been a while. No video on Monday, not even on Tuesday. Something's wrong. Well, basically here's what's going on. I haven't really been playing RuneScape all that much, to be totally honest. For the most part, I've quite literally been on Call of Duty Ghosts, as well as Vindictus, which is actually what you're looking at in the background now. This is Vindictus. It's another MMO, it's free to play, but yeah, whatever. Back to RuneScape. Anywho, for the most part, these past couple of weeks I've been incredibly busy. New job and interview and all that crap. So yeah, basically my time has been filled up with all that, hence why I haven't really been on, and when I've had some for spare time I've just been chilling out on Call of Duty and stuff. So yeah, sorry about that. No Monday update. Although there has been some updates, which is what I ideally wanted to do in this video, just to let you all know these updates have just come out. It's nothing major, it's they're carrying on with like the small mini baby updates to kind of make the game slightly better, just by adding some small tweaks. It's just nice to see they're actually doing the small tweaks instead of just massive updates all the time, to be totally honest. Although a lot of people just want new content over and over again, which is fair enough, like, I can understand. You can only have it one way or the other. So yeah. So the first thing to go off is the coin share. They edited coin share slightly. On the front page there's actually a video by Silent Call which kind of covers a large chunk of it. So you may want to check that out. But either way, coin share is a cracking way for everyone to get quick fair returns when fighting in a group of friends. Until now though, it's caused some issues with the RuneScape economy. Basically what they mean, and the entire reason behind this coin share change, is quite literally, if you use coin share prior to this update, or since it came out pretty much, what would happen is the item would go straight into the GE at mid price, or very close to it, and simultaneously all people who was there joint with that coin share, so let's say you go over to KK and the Drygore Mace drops, everyone gets a share of cash and the item itself goes straight into the GE. Well, the problem with that is basically it doesn't allow the GE to function properly, and it never has. Because you'll find that although everyone who actually personally owns one might be selling it for like 20 mil over whatever the mid price is, because the coin share works in a way where it lobs more items in at base price, the GE system, or the coding in the background, basically looks at it and thinks that people are selling it at mid price as well as 20 mil over, which is why it's slow to rise. Now if they get rid of the coin share like they have now, and they've changed it up slightly, and the item doesn't go in there at mid price, and then the GE coding in the background will only see it's selling for 20 mil over, the rise in price will be a bit more substantial. So you should be able to see the change in prices on all the items in the game that are being coin shared at least. And you'll see it quite obviously. Basically items will actually change the way they're meant to do. Because the fact of the matter is, you go to Virago and maybe people are coin sharing for some reason, I don't know, or over at Nex or something like that. So you see loads of like Nex sets and stuff in the G, and some of them are going in coin share, so it's instant and everyone can get it at mid price, even though people are trying to sell it for higher or less or whatever. So basically that's the reason why they did it. Bit long-winded, but you should get the general idea after that, I hope. So what are they doing in this new system then? Well, they're gonna be changing certain valuable drops into shards whilst being coin shared, instead of giving you straight up cash. Every single one of these items is broken down into 120 shards. These 120 shards will then split evenly across all the players within the vicinity that are applicable to the coin share. So if you go up to Nex with 3 of your mates, for example, then each of you will gain 40 tokens, or 40 shards. These shards will be sent straight to your bank, so you don't have to worry about inventory space, and they can then either be sold on the GE at whatever price you wish, and you could also buy them from the GE or make up 120 shards, and once you have 120 shards you can then combine them. Once you combine them you will actually obtain the item. So you might, for example, maybe one day you decide, fuck it, we're going to go court, and you and a couple of mates go to court, and you might get like a divine sigil drop, and it's coin shared out, and let's say you receive 20 tokens, then the next day you go up there again and you receive another sigil, because you're a lucky fucker. But you're still coin sharing. This time you get 60 tokens. Well, you've now got 80 tokens in hand for a divine sigil. At that point you can go straight into the G and simply find that you could buy 40 tokens, and it would only cost you 10 mil instead of the full 40 mil or however much a divine sigils are going for these days. So you basically get a divine for 10 mil that way. So it kind of, the tokens kind of act as like a knockoff point. So you can basically buy or own part of an item beforehand. It's actually a pretty good system if you actually think of it and look at it properly. And I know some people are going to be annoyed because everyone likes to have cash straight up, just instantly. But at the same time, it is getting rid of some cash in the game, and it's also fixing the G at the same time, and it's also added another method of getting the items you're looking for. And you can get it in a nice, easy way, let's be honest. I mean, if you go up to Nex and you get a drop, and let's say it's, I don't know, like a 12 plate, I have no idea how much that's going for, let's say 30 mil. So you get a 12 plate drop, it's 30 mil, there's 3 of you, well, it's 10 mil each, which is nice, you can't fault that at all. But you split it that way, and that means you've now got 40 tokens towards a 12 plate. Now you can actually just go into the G and buy 80 more tokens to make up the full amount of shards to get a 12 plate. Doing it that way, instead of a 12 plate costing you 40 mil, or 30 mil, or whatever it is, it'll only cost you 15 to 20 mil. So it's neither here or there compared to before, but it fixes the GE and it adds this nice little system into the game, which could actually end up flooding the market, but we'll have to see how that goes, because it depends on how many people actually use the coin share, to be totally honest. Personally, I've never really bothered using it, so I've no idea. Anyway, that is massively long-winded. That's the coin share system. Let's move on. World map. Apparently they've changed the world map. I haven't actually even looked at this. I don't know why they changed it. Basically this is coming with changes in the engine itself. Previously the map, obviously, whenever you clicked on the map, would take like 10-20 seconds to load because it's slow as shit and old. Basically with the little background streaming tech, it should appear nigh on instantly. So there we go, and it shouldn't slow you down either, apparently. Yeah, it's something or nothing. Honestly, whenever I've accidentally ever used the map, it's literally because I've misclicked on the minimap, and it's like just a little millimeter too much over, and I've clicked on the map, and then I gotta wait 10 seconds for the map to come up so I can close it, and then carry on running. But yeah, I suppose instant. At least now when I do fuck up, I can instantly close it. So that saves the odd 10 seconds of my life every now and then, I guess. I don't know. A little something, I guess. And apparently they've also added an entirely new tutorial area. Ashdale, supposedly. Silent Core actually covers that in his little video. Honestly, it's literally like Tutorial Island, I'm assuming. It's just called Ashdale, and it just teaches you the basics of RuneScape if you were a new player and you joined the game. So there you go. That's pretty much all the updates. I'm not sure if there's any actual patch notes this time, but those are the updates for this week. I'm not sure if there's any other major updates coming. I don't think there is. The new December BTS should be up sometime soon, I would have thought. So yeah, as soon as that comes up, I'll let you all know where that's going on. Anyway, now you know what's coming up and what has been updated this week, if you didn't already. So there is some patch notes for the 26th of November, so literally yesterday. They've changed some of the quest challenges and achievements. The wind will now affect the player during the later stages of hunting for Thalassus. The Void Stares Back content now greys out in the quest journal upon completion. And they've made a few other slight fixes here and there. It's no longer possible to use the Surge ability to bypass the collapsing Barrows tunnels during the Rise of the Six. The helmet equipment slot in the Shrunken shrunken equip interface, what, can now be clicked correctly. I don't know. Retrieving items from a partially complete sale in the Grand Exchange no longer shows an empty offer slot. The tooltip in the Grand Exchange interface has been corrected. Dragging a noted item on a to buy slot in the Grand Exchange no longer gives you can't sell that item on the Grand Exchange message. Righto. All Spirit Pack Pig inventory slots now have withdraw options. Lava Battle Staffs and Elemental Battle Staffs now have correct level requirements. An issue where players used ranged or magic could not mine living rock creatures has been fixed. About time. Players with a Clockwork Cat on a free world can now opt to dismiss the pet to summon free-to-play familiars. Oh my god. Toy tingers. The achievement banner now correctly displays the XP total after reaching 1 billion. An unnecessary Force Walk property has been removed from a select tile near Relica. Force Walk by the barrel at Lumbridge Castle's northeast tower has been removed. That's it. Yeah, it's not a massive one. It's a few little tiny fixes here and there. It's kind of naff stuff, to be totally honest. The only major one people would be bothered about is Surge Ability in the Rise of the Six, maybe. The others are just kind of meh. Anyway, those are the patch notes. Lore? I have some lore. I'm not sure when it's going to be coming out, though. I'm not sure which one to put out. Any suggestions? You tell me what you want to see in the lore, and I'll see about doing that. I don't really mind. It allows me to stockpile a few lores for those times when I am too busy. So yeah, any suggestions? Whichever ones you want to see, any of the lores you are interested in or want more info on, I'll see about providing it for you. So yeah, in the background, I did mention at the beginning, but that is Vindictus. That's what we're playing at the moment. It's on the EU servers, so if you're an EU player, or you feel like joining the EU for whatever reason, you're more than welcome to come on. I'll most likely be online at some point. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to be playing this in my odd small amount of times I've got to myself. So for the most part, that is all, peoples. So yeah, all in all, that's it. Good times. So just leave us a comment, tell us your suggestion, and I will catch you all later. Have a good one. Love you.